The countdown is on until we will know who the 2021 Dally M medalist is, and the race is down to 5. Let's take a look at the 5 contenders after 19 rounds of the NRL Telstra Premiership. Nathan Cleary, 1 clear of Tom Trbojevic. Cody Walker and Daly Cherry Evans on 17 points. The Roosters captain James Tedesco on 15. Our game plan analyst Anthony Seibold joins us live from Queensland. Seibs, who's a bit unlucky not to be on that list?
Well, those 5 players have had outstanding seasons, but probably 2 players from the Melbourne Storm, Jerome Hughes and Nico Hines, have both been outstanding this year for the Storm, and in their run of 19 games, those 2 guys were real standouts. So they're probably a little bit unlucky, but those top 5 have been great all year.
I think you could add Brandon Smith to that list as well. Maybe they've all stolen votes off each other, but let's focus on the top 3 contenders who are still in the race for the 2021 Dally M medal, starting with the leader after 19 rounds, Nathan Cleary. The Panthers co-captain, 16 appearances, 10 tries, 19 assists, 14 line break assists and 19 dropouts. Forced dropouts, that is. Seibs, why can Nathan Cleary win this year's Dally M medal?
Yeah, I think he's had a really consistent season once again after a great season in 2020. The thing that I like about Nathan Cleary's game, he's added layers to his game each and every single season. His connection with the spine of the Panthers has been outstanding. But as you can see, he predominantly plays on the right edge, and he's got a great connection there with that edge. His push support is elite, so any sort of half chances, you'll see Nathan push down the middle third of the field, and he's got a fantastic kicking game, fantastic long passing game. So he's got all the attributes you want in a halfback, and he's really tough defensively as well. So to be the leader before the votes went quiet, I suppose, was fitting for Nathan's consistent season so far. There you see again, connected with kick out on that left edge.
Passing, support play, kicking game, running game. Nathan Cleary has it all, as does this player, Tom Trbojevic. He's had one of the best seasons individually in recent memory. In just 15 games, these stats are absolutely phenomenal. 25 tries, 27 try assists, 30 line breaks, 105 tackle breaks and 222 average run metres. He has been one of the most influential players this season, if not the best of them all. What have you liked about Tom Trebojevic's game in 2021?
Well, there's nothing to not like. His effort areas defensively have been really good. So he does a great job organising the defensive line of the Manly Seagulls. And there's no doubt that the improvement in their game, particularly defensively, when he came back, was at the forefront of what he brought. Now, the weapons he has in attack, he can bust a tackle, he can pass short, he can pass long, and at times he plays like an extra front rower close to the line. So to put together a package for Tom is really hard to do because there's so many outstanding highlights. But we go back to the weekend's knockout game against the Roosters. There he is at the back of shape, creating a 2v1, but he takes the line on, too big and powerful. Again, a few weeks earlier against the Parramatta Eels in that big win. Great skill execution for the long pass to Ruben Garrick. And again, here he is, pushing up on his brother's outside shoulder to put Kieran Foran over for a 4-pointer. This here, though, is what other fullbacks can't do. Run off close to the line in a big match against a good defensive side of the Roosters. Tom Trbojevic can bang down the front door as well.
Yeah, he's one of the strongest ball runners in the game. He's tall, he's fast, he's got every attribute. Cody Walker, he's one of the best ball players in the game. He's in the top 3 when it comes to the race for the Dally M medal. 22 appearances, 12 tries, 33 try assists, and look at this phenomenal number, 43 line break assists. Cody Walker has broken all types of records. What have you liked most about his season this year?
Well, he's been really consistent again. He's been the outstanding player, in my opinion, for the Rabbitohs. His last 3 seasons, coming into the NRL as a mature age player, I think he was 26 when he made his debut, but his last 3 seasons have been he's been just about the most consistent player in the competition. Everything good is in and around Cody when the Rabbitohs are playing well. And again, putting a collection of clips together over the last sort of 6 weeks of footy, he's done some things that not many players can do. This is his pet play. We showed this one earlier this year. It's where Cameron Murray's the ball player. Adam Reynolds gets across the left-hand side and they create a 2v1 to put Mansour away. That's often been Alex Johnson this year. You'll see in the next clip, again, he just makes the right decisions more time than not at the back of shape. This time, he puts Dane Gagai in that left-hand side corner. He's a runner as well. He can push through the middle third of the field, like I showed with Nathan Cleary. He's got every attribute that you want in an attacking player. There he is taking the line on again against the Panthers. So, yeah, Cody's one of my favourites, but he's had an exceptional last 3 years. And it's really fitting that he's rewarded and recognised by being in the top 5 when the voting closed down there 6 weeks to go in the competition.
So you've just put the case forward for the top 3 contenders. We've got to have a look at the leaderboard once again. Nathan Cleary, Tom Trbojevic, Cody Walker and Daly Cherry-Evans clear of James Tedesco. So in those final 6 rounds, Cody Walker 9 try assists, Tom Trbojevic 12 tries and 12 try assists, phenomenal. Nathan Cleary missed a couple of games, 2 tries, 5 try assists. Siebes, who will take out this year's 2021 Dally M medal?
Yeah, well, I think those 3 players at the top of the leaderboard, they've been the best 3 players, the most consistent players. I think Tom Trbojevic takes home the Dally M on Monday night. I think what he's done since he came back in round 5 has been phenomenal. His last 6 weeks, he had a couple of hat-tricks in that period. I know he missed 1 game, but I think he piles a lot of points over the last 6 weeks. And I would assume, or my opinion, that he'll take out the Dally M and be well recognised for his outstanding season for the Sea Eagles.
Well, make sure you tune in to Fox League and KO on Monday night to find out who is crowned the 2021 Dally M medalist.